Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo September 16, 2024. You may be dealing with self-doubt and uncertainty today. Aim to find ways to push past these fears so that you can embrace opportunities. Recognizing that insecurities may be holding you back is important now so that you can face these fears constructively. You might decide to go within to manage your concerns and avoid conversations about money right now, which tend to go in circles temporarily. If you feel a little out of sorts, the adjustments you make to ultimately feel more comfortable can lead to bigger and better things. Especially as the day advances, keeping your options open can invite positive, interesting experiences. Venus and Jupiter approach a harmonious trine, and it can be a time to enjoy a new project or take up a new interest. You can feel a little more motivated and optimistic and attract attention for your open spirit. Jupiter, our great benefic, is one of our most important planets in our solar. Wherever Jupiter transits, we can experience an expansion of the themes, ideas, and styles of each individual zodiac sign. Currently, Jupiter is in Geminian, interesting place for him to be as he is weak and in this corner of the sky. This just means we'll have to take on a different style to access Jupiter's full energies. When it comes to sex and intimacy, we may have to take on a more intellectual curiosity to fully enjoy it. We may even find ourselves a bit more fickle around who we want to engage with. Connect with your work friends this weekend. Make it a point to catch up when the moon enters Aquarius. It is so easy to lose track of time between your personal life and career path. As a result, it might be hard to catch up with former colleagues and clients. However, you may find the time to reconnect throughout the weekend. The lunar energy will encourage you to be more social rather than aloof and detached. You could start by sending a quick text or commenting on someone's most recent post online. Make an effort to stay connected. Taking care of your body through diet and exercise is a lifetime process. So is taking care of your mind. With the current transits, this is a wonderful time to start reading, or do you already have one or two books you are working on, or doing other activities to stir your creative imagination? Keep your brain healthy. And we can never know enough about how the food we ingest affects our well-being, and which of the natural substances available to us can benefit our health most. At the moment, you are undoubtedly feeling the necessity of making a new start. The vibrations will be encouraging to push ahead and to get out of your shell so that you can make your life evolve rapidly. In your professional life, change your ideas by proposing new projects to those you collaborate with and try to keep a great freshness and enthusiasm in all that you do. Think about and sum up the past months and get rid of any preconceived ideas that you have. This would be the moment to get into the saddle even if things seem to be rather discouraging in appearance. The moon is packing a lot into its final hours in your career sector, making it challenging to fully understand or appreciate everything at the moment. Fortunately, with your subconscious able to download information faster than you can consciously process, the more you listen to your instincts without overthinking things, the greater the pool of information and insight you'll have to draw upon later. This period provides valuable insights not only into forces at play across income, war, and career fronts but also comes at a crucial point in the year for all three areas. While a friendly aspect between Venus, the planet of love in your relationships sector, and Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion in your communication sector, doesn't peak until tomorrow, they are already well within each other's orbit. These two jewels of the night sky and the most benefic planets in the solar are joining forces to give your relationships a powerful voice. Our eyes in the sky. It's often the smallest gestures that leave the biggest impact, isn't it? A quick text to check in on a friend, or a simple "I'm thinking of you," can spark so much joy, both for you and the other person. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a message that instantly brightened your day, making you feel seen and appreciated? That's the kind of connection we're talking about today, the type that strengthens bonds and reminds us of the beauty in our relationships. So, If that sense of connection is calling you, don't ignore it. Today is the perfect day to reach out and spread a little warmth. Who in your life could use a reminder that they matter? Now, let's talk about the energy surrounding you today. It's buzzing with possibility. Your mental sharpness and physical energy are at an all-time high. You're feeling on top of your game, and it's as though everything you set your mind to feels totally within reach. Have you been holding on to a brilliant idea, just waiting for the right moment to bring it to life? Guess what? That moment is now. You already have the tools, knowledge, and insight to succeed. The only thing left to do is to trust yourself enough to take that leap. Sometimes, the most rewarding moments come from stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. Think about a time when you hesitated, only to later realize, I should have started sooner. Today is your gentle nudge to go for €1. There's no better time than the present. In your social life, you'll find yourself especially open and welcoming today. Whether it's deepening connections with close friends or inviting new friendships into your circle, today's energy makes it all feel effortless and meaningful. Have you ever noticed how sharing experiences with others can surprise you with new perspectives, unexpected laughter, and moments of genuine joy? Today is a wonderful opportunity to experience just that. Open your heart and let those connections flourish. When we invest in our relationships, we not only enrich our own lives but also create spaces for others to feel valued and heard. It's a cycle of kindness and love, one that will be mirrored back to you tenfold. But let's not forget, even with all this positive momentum, there may be moments where your mind drifts toward unrealistic dreams or desires. You might find yourself daydreaming about something that seems just out of reach or feeling tempted by a risk that could undo the progress you've made. These moments are worth paying attention to, not for the risk itself, but for what they might reveal about your inner state. Have you ever felt a pull toward something, only to realize later that it was driven by a deeper dissatisfaction with where you currently are? These feelings aren't always about chasing something new, they're often a signal that it's time for reflection. Take a step back and ask yourself, what's really driving these desires? Why do I feel the need for change? By giving yourself the time and space to explore these questions, you'll gain clarity. And here's the beautiful part, it's often the small, intentional shifts that lead to the most fulfilling transformations. It's not always about big, sweeping changes. Sometimes, a quiet moment of reflection, a change in perspective, or a shift in priorities can make all the difference. So, as you move through today, stay grounded in the present, and embrace the opportunities that come your way. Whether it's reigniting a passion project, reaching out to loved ones, or simply giving yourself the time to reflect, trust you're exactly where you need to be. You have the strength, wisdom, and support to move forward with confidence and grace.